Okay, here I've connected up the Control Freak to the JX-8P. You've just got the MIDI in and out there, connected to the MIDI in and out down the back there as normal. I've selected Program Next 63, which is just an empty memory on the thing for demonstrating. I've just chosen internal memory number 32 just to play around with. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the parameter button here, and then that way we can see what we're editing on the JX-8P. And for this demonstration we'll choose 52, which is the filter cutoff. Now we'll go back to the Control Freak, and what we want to do is set the Control Freak up to control the filter cutoff from knob number 1 here. So first thing we do is hit the edit button, hit this right hand edit thing here. It says edit knob name. We don't want to edit the name of the knob, although we can later if you want. We want to, with the wheel, select edit the knob data, and that means what data that the knob is going to send. Now what we do is you press the right edit button again, and it says which knob do you want to edit. Number 1, that's correct. You can use the data wheel to select any one you want, but we want to do number 1. We press the right edit again, and then it says the header data minimum level 255, maximum level 255. Now this is basically, it's asking you what the range of the data is that you want to send. So we do want the maximum level to be 255, but we want the minimum level to be 0, otherwise we're not going to be sending the full range of data. So that's fine. Now what we do now is you press learn, and the green light comes on here and it's waiting for data. So all we need to do is go back to the 8P. It's still on the filter cutoff. Get hold of the data slider over here, just slide it up and down over its full range. See, that's happening there, and you can see on the Control Freak that we're getting MIDI in there, because it's just basically it's just learning the System X structure. We've finished learning, so we can turn that off. We press the store button here. It updates its memory. We come out of edit mode by pressing that one again. The red light goes off. We're back in normal program mode, and now if you watch, I get hold of knob number 1. Sorry, I can't say it. And then we start turning it. There you go. You can see that now takes the filter cutoff all the way from 0 to 99. Okay, this time I'll show you how to program one of the buttons to do something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make that button make DCO1 16 feet, 8 feet, 4 feet and 2 feet, DCO2 16 feet, 8 feet, 4 feet and 2 feet, so you can select the different ranges there. So we're going to go in edit mode again. And we don't want to edit knob data this time, we want to edit a push button. PB stands for push button. We don't want to edit the name of it at the moment, but you can do that later if you like. We're going to, there you go, we're going to edit the push button on data. In other words, when we push the button on, what data gets sent. So what we're going to do now, press the right edit. It wants to know which button you want to edit. We're going to start with number 1, this one over here, and then if we keep pushing the right arrow for the edit, it says, there we go, the minimum level is 255 and the maximum level is 255. So what will happen if we make it learn System X now, all that happens is every time we push this button it's just going to send a value of 255, which is the maximum range of the data slider. But we don't want it to do that. What we want to do is set 0, because if we want this to make it go to 16 feet, then we want this button to send 0 in the System X data slot. I can show you that, because if we go to the JX-8P, if we go to parameter 11, which is the DCO1 range, as we slide this up and down, So if we go all the way to the bottom, it's 16. As I take it up, it goes 8, 4, 2. And when I'm 2, I'm at the top. So when we're sending 255, we're changing it to 2 feet. And then down the bottom, when we're sending a value of 0, it's 16 feet. So what we want to do is we actually want to change, if we want this button here to make the JX-8P go to 16 feet, we want to send 0. So the way to do that is to make the maximum level 0 and make the minimum level 0 as well. But we still need it to learn the System X structure. So we still need to press the learn button. We need to push that up and down so that the Control Freak learns the System X data structure. It's finished learning, so we turn that off. We store what we've done. We come out of edit menu. Now at the moment the range is 16, so if I just change that to 2, and now if I press the button here, now I'll get it in shot, bang, it goes to 16. Right, okay, and next, just to show you, now what we're going to do, we're going to make that one, make it go to 8 feet. So we're going to go back to here, going to go back into edit menu. I'll wait for my camera to focus. Oh, I don't know what it's doing, there we go. We'll go back into edit menu, press the right edit button. Yes, we want to edit the push button on data, that's correct, so we press right again, but this time I'm going to use the knob here to select button number 2. Okay, and then we'll press the right edit again. Now the header data here, the minimum level was 255, maximum 255. So, but what we want is we want a value between 0 and 255 that's going to give us that 8 feet. So I've experimented before, so I'm slightly cheating here, but I know if we send 40, that will get it to switch to 8 feet mode. Or 50 will probably work as well. So the maximum level 50, if we make the minimum level 50 as well. So that means whenever we push the button number 2, it's just going to send a value of 50. So if we now learn again, go back to the date where we're still on the DCO1 range. If we just send that there, you can see that it's learning that MIDI as the MIDI in but lights up. That's enough, so we can come out of learn mode. We can store that. We come out of edit mode. Right, now so now hopefully if I press button number 2, there it goes to 8 foot range. If I press button number 1, it goes to 16 foot range, and then you can carry that on. So we're sending 0 data from there, then we're sending 50 from there. If we go to something like 120 or something, we'll probably get it to 4 foot, and if we send the 255 from button number 4, we'll get it to go to the 2 foot range. So before you start programming, you probably want to work out exactly what you want all these knobs and buttons to do. You probably want to work out a scheme for that. There is a program in here called JX-8P. Where is it? There it is, number 12. But it's only one program, so basically they made a selection of things. This one does filter cutoff. This one, knob number 2, that one does, yeah, filter resonance. Okay, and then I think you'll find the envelope controls are here, the amp envelope controls are here, and then there's, I'm not sure what 9 does. Let's have a look. Oh, it's doing the LFO rate. Okay. Yeah, so but you can't get all the functions, all the programming functions of JX-8P onto one panel. So they've just selected a few. So what I've done is I've done all 3. I've done basically what I've done is 3 memories that cover all possible programming functions. So this is my number 1. So what I've done is made some laminated overlays that cover all the functions. So this one here I've called is basically DSO and mixer functions. So we've got all the mixer functions here, we've got all the DCO tunes and the DCO tunes functions and the mods of the DCOs here. We've got all here, we can select all the footage for the different ranges of frequencies, and these buttons have shift functions. So what I've done is I've put the waveforms on the shift functions. So there's noise, square, pulse and saw. If you hold down the shift over here and hit the button, you get the shift function on the button and you can give it another function. So that's the first one. The second one that I made was for the envelope and filter functions. So these, you've got to all your filter functions are here, all your envelopes are here, and then the third one was the last things, and this is your VCA settings, your LFO settings, and chorus 0, 1 or 2 mode. So those 3, with those 3 memories, 3 program memories that I've got in here, you can cover every single programming feature that the JX-8P's got.